Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 25 Kentucky Dynasty Mode Series video. Today, we are in week 9 of the 2027 year, have a huge Southeastern Conference matchup between the number 1 ranked Kentucky Wildcats going into Missouri to face off against the number 9 ranked Missouri Tigers. Huge conference battle. Now, Missouri was undefeated until last week. They lost to Ole Miss, which moved them to the number 9 team in the nation, and they lost their first game in the Southeastern Conference. This Kentucky team on the other side is undefeated. We're 7-0 and 4-0 in the conference. We are coming off a huge win in Texas A&M, and we absolutely dominated. In my opinion, it is one of the best games that this Kentucky team has played all year, and even if you compare it to last year, I think that was one of our best games so far in this dynasty. It was just incredible offensively and defensively. We got the job done on both sides of the ball and special teams, and we got the big win right on the road. So just like always, going to be taking a look at the top stories, the updated top 25, the conference standings, the Heisman watch, and then the matchup preview, of course, and then we're going to get into the full game. So I will have timestamps for you all in the video description, and I also put it on screen at this point in the video at the bottom right. So feel free to go ahead and jump ahead to that timestamp if you want to go ahead and watch the game. If you get some enjoyment, drop a like, subscribe for more, and let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay, so starting with the first top story, a big rivalry matchup and a huge match for college football playoff contentions. Number 20 Miami facing off against number 7 ranked Virginia Tech. Miami can still make the college football playoffs if they win out, and Virginia Tech, if they lose, they're probably out right now of the top 10. Moving on, Ole Miss Rebels, as I just talked about, took down Missouri last week, and the score of that game was 31-26. A lot of that was Ole Miss's receiver here, Austin. Look at Austin. 7 catches, 203 yards, and 2 touchdowns. What an incredible game there for Ole Miss, and they upset Missouri, which does help us in the Southeastern Conference standings, right? Which we're going to look at. So next up, Liberty, who's had a fantastic year. They were undefeated. They took their first loss of the year to Western Kentucky in Western Kentucky, a Conference USA battle, 24-10. So Liberty does drop into the 18th spot. They're not out of the top 25, but that's a huge loss for Liberty when, to make the college football playoffs, Liberty needed to win every game, right? They can't lose, so that's a huge loss for them. Likely gets rid of their chance from making the college football playoffs from the Conference USA, because it was looking like it was actually possible. And then last but not least, Georgia takes down South Carolina. So huge win for Georgia, huge loss for South Carolina. And the question is, who will we play in the Southeastern Conference Championship? My prediction is probably going to be Georgia. Now, that's assuming we make it. Hopefully, I didn't jump to assumptions too soon that we will make the championship. We still have not won an SEC championship in this dynasty. So we got to do it this year, right? We have to. And here's your updated look at the top 25 here. We got Kentucky number 1. Love to see that, especially after that huge win against Texas A&M. Oregon number 2, Georgia 3, Pittsburgh, Utah, Nebraska, Virginia Tech, Iowa, Missouri, Florida make out the top 10. Then you got Michigan, NC State, Notre Dame, Clemson, Toledo, Colorado, Ole Miss, Liberty, Arizona, Miami, Northwestern, Oklahoma, Arkansas State, UCLA, and West Virginia. Now, great time. I meant to mention this right at the beginning of the intro, but congrats to Ohio State Buckeye fans out there on the national championship. You all dominated. I mean, that was an incredible playoff run for you all. And to Notre Dame fans out there, I know it's tough. Losing, it's always tough, no matter when it is, especially when it's a national championship game. But hang your head high, because your all's response after losing to, was it Northern Illinois? Am I right on that? You all responded, battled back, made the playoffs, and made it to the national championship game. You all had an incredible team. So did Ohio State. And Ohio State responded after that huge loss to Michigan that could have derailed them. But no. Ohio State says, we're not going to get derailed. We're going to dominate in the college football playoffs. And they sure did. But yeah, congrats to both teams for making it. I dream the day that my Kentucky Wildcats have the stacked rosters that both Ohio State and Notre Dame had on the offensive and defensive sides of the ball. I dream of the day my Kentucky Wildcats get that in real life, and I may be dreaming for a long time. It's gonna happen one day, though. Now, here are the look at the conference standings, and we needed South Carolina to take down Georgia. South Carolina fans, I know we have them out there. Come on, South Carolina. We needed you to pull that win off. I know you all wanted it too, but we're number 3 despite being undefeated. Ole Miss is undefeated in the conference as well, but they gave Missouri their first loss, which is big for us. Now, we got to win today against Missouri, because if we lose, it's possible we don't make the Southeastern Conference Championship again. Welcome to the Southeastern Conference Championship, where the only way to make it is when you go undefeated in the conference. Now, unfortunately, both players moved off the Heisman watch. Trayvon Drayton, our running back, who's had an incredible year, and then also our defensive end, Brian Robinson, moved off this list. Hopefully we can get him back on it. But leading right now in Heisman watch votes, that's Christopher Vicina, if I'm saying that correctly, from Clemson. Then quarterback from Oregon, quarterback from Michigan, wide receiver from Notre Dame, and then a quarterback, DJ Lagway, from TCU. But it is time. Week 9, Southeastern Conference battle. Number 1 Kentucky, undefeated, going into Missouri, looking for another win on the road. Just took down Texas A&M, a big-time win. We got to play the same type of football to take down Missouri. This is a very tough environment to play in. We got the Wildcats versus the Tigers. Number 1 team versus number 9. You take a look at the two teams by the numbers. Yeah, we're the better team, but they got home field advantage, which makes a big difference. Texas A&M, it wasn't enough for them last week, but you never know. We got momentum early, and that's what we got to do again today. 93 overall, 86 on the other side. We have 92 offense. They have 86 offense. We have 94 defense. They have 87. So they got the stronger defense compared to their offense, but we have the better overall in offense and defense. So now, taking a look at our impact player, you all already know Brian Robinson. He's had an incredible year. He made a big impact last week at Texas A&M. I'm not sure why he moved out of the Heisman rankings, because he had a good game and he had some big tackles for loss, and I want to say 1 or 2 sacks. So yeah, and Matthew Horn on the other side, the other end, has dominated as well. Matthew Horn had a strip sack, I believe, either last week or the week before. But it is time. No more big speeches. Let's just get on to the football, everybody. The game of the week. Number 9, Missouri. Number 1, Kentucky. What uniforms are Missouri wearing at home? They're going to wear the black helmet, black jersey, and gold pants. I like it. And then we're going to be wearing the chrome helmet. How about? Let's go chrome helmet 1. Well, where is it? There's the default chrome helmet. Let's go blue pants, and the rest is perfect. Make sure the playbook is set, and it is set. And I get a lot of questions on this. What playbook do I use? It's one I created. You can see it right there. Kentucky Gun Main. It's just one I created. It's not one I downloaded. But let's do this. Southeastern Conference battle. Get your 1-times ready. Let's play some high-level focused football and not turn over the ball. Let's go.
A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
This is an awesome environment. This is a really cool environment here in LSU. Not LSU, here in Missouri. I have a good buddy, Shadow. My good buddy, Shadow, is a big Missouri fan. So I know Shadow's going to be out there watching this one. Shadow, I'm not going to hold anything back. Mizzou Tigers are dropping today. But I love this environment.
He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Missouri Tigers offense has the football first here today. And there comes the star running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face
no mistakes today. Hey, I would not make a clock management error today. I've still been watching clocks, like in the national championship game. I just kept looking at the clock.
No one can contain him.
Everybody asks, my wife would ask me, how's the game going? Oh, there's 10 minutes left.
A tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
One that was shocking, Notre Dame's first drive lasted over 10 minutes, right? Focus up.
Picks up some positive yards.
I'm putting the blitz on him.
Run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
In theory, that should have worked, but
mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end.
that was a great play call. That play was designed to the tight end on a wheel route there to the edge. Soles couldn't get over there quick enough. That was a great play. Excuse me.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
I tell you, my cough just randomly hits me at times. I don't know why. It's one of those lingering coughs.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
I mean, you all know it's been, I guess, over a week since I was sick, a week and a half, but those coughs tend to stick with me, especially when I talk. And I talk a lot.
Is how well you defend.
Isn't that the truth?
If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Huh. I was trying to get up there and make a play on the football, and I just overran it.
Now in the red zone.
Stay calm.
Keeping it on the ground here. Got space, looking to score.
You're like, Ryan, how much time's left on the clock? 5 minutes and 25 seconds. I can't say without laughing. I mean, I've had the worst clock management ever this year. This entire dynasty. Like, it's shocking how bad it is sometimes. Like, I still get shocked.
Play every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
I mean, Mizzou's putting on a masterclass of offensive play calling there. Is that Shadow out there, the offensive coordinator? Is that my buddy? Is he coaching them right now? That was a embarrassing start for our defense. Secondary against the run as well. We have to tighten it up. He almost blocked it.
Jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5.
Andres Robledo!
And he steps out of bounds.
Nobody watched the end. I was trying to spin to the right. Why did he spin left? I thought if you move the right stick right and hit the spin button, he spins right. No, what a spin though first.
So the Kentucky Wildcats.
Andres Robledo, you all know the 99-speed cornerback we got.
To narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk. But what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as any.
Imagine being the fans here. Imagine being the few Kentucky fans. Look at the student section. Look at the Kentucky fans over there. Imagine watching this play and seeing from, keep in mind, the Kentucky fans are watching all the way over there in that corner at the middle top of the screen. Imagine the fans. Andres Robledo makes this incredible juke. I mean, just incredible. What a block by number 787. Wait, is that our fullback? That is our powerhouse fullback. Now, here's what happened. And then they'd be like, what are you doing? Right? Imagine how disappointing the student section would be. Like, did you just spin out of bounds? Look at Ryan Gamer. Look at our head coach. Look at him. Ryan Gamer got a front row seat. That's embarrassing. I promise you I held right on the analog stick and I hit B. Am I missing something? Clearly I'm missing something.
Both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting.
What a play, though.
Two good teams,
that's electric.
Great individual players.
Let's get Chris Stacy involved. He just had a big block there on the kickoff return. Number 25, toughest place to play.
Here's the handoff. Able to fight for
that was a big-time hit.
Nice solid run here by this back.
We're power offense. We're going to stick to our guns.
Pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The back's got it again.
I mean, Chris Stacy just kept running. He looked like he was running sprints up the field about 15 yards to block the safety. He likes to pick on the smaller players. Ran right past the linebacker.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense.
That's a great block.
And he picks up the first down. Tackled at
now
the
we've done a power O every time. We're going to hit him with the play-action touchdown to Sanders.
Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They'll switch it up here. Looking to throw.
They were ready for it. Give the big fullback a chance.
At the big tight end.
He is a big man.
Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And this is why
he's not known for his catching, but what a catch.
Run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space.
Trayvon Drayton is so good. Like, it looks like he's getting nothing, and then he just runs through tackles like it's nothing.
Inches away from a first down. So now it's 3rd and short.
I'm going to run it.
Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is.
Let the record show there are 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Oh, and he fumbles. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Okay, no. His entire... Excuse me, but his entire back was down. Are you kidding me? You have to be kidding me. He got stuck on the offensive lineman, I think. Maybe that was Chris Stacy. I couldn't tell. Whoever it was, he got stuck there. And I think he fumbled, though, when his butt was on the ground. I got to challenge it. What? We don't have an option.
Here, we got a timeout.
Welcome to Mizzou.
Officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned.
What is happening?
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field.
I don't even know how I would have reacted if that is not overturned. I got to see this. He got stuck, right? Because the play just kept going on. It looked like he was down. He got stuck on 77. That's when you just smile and go on, right? That's when you don't mention a word to the refs. The replay officials felt sorry for us. That is a fumble because look, he got stuck on his own offensive lineman. None of his body touches the ground. Look at it. Nothing. Nothing touches the ground. Now, his feet are somehow floating in the air. So interesting enough there. Maybe that's what the game is not showing very good right now. But his knee or shins never hit the ground before the ball comes out right there. There's nothing of the body hitting the ground. So maybe the game has a built-in feature that if a player gets stuck on top of another player, you automatically win the challenge. If we didn't win that, I mean, what do you even say, right? I mean, how do you even recover from that? We got the ball back. That's what matters. What an eventful start. Welcome to Mizzou. Welcome to misery. That's what my grandpa used to always say. He would say whenever he was talking about welcome to Missouri, welcome to misery. And I think I finally understand what he was talking about there.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this
I'm going to hit Rashard Dugans for a touchdown.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Or not. Stephen Bullock. Stephen Bullock!
Aiming for the end zone. And he muscled out of bounds very close
I
to the
think
goal
he
line.
got that. Let's do a
These are
QB
the
sneak.
kind of plays to keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time
That was a
putting your
great
plan
read.
together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
He got his world rocked.
Sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd
I don't know.
energy here in the early going.
Whenever I
This
laugh,
is
I
a
cough,
tough,
so
tough
no laughing.
environment for
No more
visitors.
laughing.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown.
On U of K, baby. The backup running back, right? Tremaine Stack. You know Trayvon Drayton's upset. I would be too. No, I wouldn't be upset. You scored a touchdown. Drayton's a team player. He doesn't care. He does want to win Heisman. I don't know why Trayvon Drayton was tired. We ran 3 quarterback sneaks in a row. The only thing the running back did for 3 plays was just sit back there. What? How was he out? No laughing, I forgot. That's right. All seriousness. 45 seconds left in the first quarter.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
No more
it's
play
up and
clock
good.
problems at all. One more clock management issue before half or in game. This series is over.
Now they
Imagine.
get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Missouri
We
offense
are
is back out on the
UK.
field. Let's see if they can keep that
Oh,
passing
wait,
game
we're
going.
not-
Last
we're
possession,
not
very
in Lexington?
efficient, precise. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here,
Okay.
opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down.
Nothing's
Plays
working.
like this can
When
open
nothing's
up the
working,
playbook for the play
you blitz.
caller. Allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
I want Godfrey to get a pick.
Hands it off on the counter. Great cut there. And they tackle him, but
They're just
not
out
before he
playing
picks
us.
up the first.
Out physicality.
So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action.
Okay, let's go Tampa 2.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down.
That's our
quickly.
superstar middle
Defense
linebacker.
coordinator this week, all
With their running
telling us
back,
about
Jamal
cap
Roberts,
integrity,
just
not giving this running
crushed
back
him.
any
That's our superstar middle linebacker, everybody. And you all know what happened. You all know. What did I do? I hit the strip button. That's on me. I can't complain about that. I hit the strip button. Do you all know what I just kind of glanced over? Is the fact that the Missouri Tigers stopped us on 3 quarterback sneaks in a row, 2 quarterback sneaks in a row, right up next to the goal line on like inches left. What? Their defensive tackles must be out of this world. I've never seen that happen. Have you all ever had that happen? That's insane. What?
really sound defense. On
It
that
just
play.
hit me when I was looking through that replay and taking screenshots. I'm like, wait a second. Did they really just do
Second
that?
down after that run on the previous play.
All Missouri fans out there are like, yeah, you better believe it, Ryan.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down.
I'm
to the
focusing up
47.
now. There are 7 minutes left
Back
in the
gets a lot of
second quarter.
attention here. He's a good back.
If you're new here, you're going to be like, why do you keep mentioning the clock? No reason. I'm really good at clock management. Just, you know, just like to be thorough.
It's a quarterback keeper.
That was a great keeper. I tried to strip it.
Across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offense does.
Let's go back to the match zone. Show cover 2, run cover 3 match.
On this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Scanning the field, it's Glover.
Yes! I read that like a book. Godfrey does it again.
Near midfield.
Waving at everybody. Hey, my name's Godfrey. That's what I do.
And the defense says thank you.
Really is. This was perfect coverage. And there's a lot you could study here. If you're a linebacker out there, watch Godfrey. Watch how I played this. I'm not trying to brag too much, but this is kind of my specialty, right? What I do as Godfrey. So here we go. We're in a match zone. Keep in mind, some might say, well, Ryan, you're in a match zone, so why are you leaving 85? You're supposed to match with them. That's true. So don't learn that. But here's the thing. You have to make a decision. I thought that I saw the safety back there. So I knew the safety would have matched up. Safety has nobody to match up with. So technically in a match zone, I'm supposed to match with them. So I don't, which leaves the safety having to make a decision. So he matches up with 85. So what that does, it allows me to get behind. You see how I move back? It looks like I'm not going to make a play on the football. And then I start to cut up, but I'm still quite a ways back. Tried to bait the quarterback into throwing it, and I did, and just was lurking right there behind him. That was one of my best plays, honestly. I mean, you can see the quarterback's looking. He's looking to the right, it looks like. And then I'm back. He looks over. He sees him. He has a jump. But I'm starting to kind of make my way forward, baiting him into it, and then just picking it off. That's my specialty at the linebacker position. I'm not the best at the other parts of it, but I can do that. Great play. That's what Godfrey does. I'm going to miss him so much whenever he leaves. Wow, that's a satisfying play. Whenever you lurk behind a defender and you kind of hide back there and read it perfect, if I jump that too soon and miss it, well, it would have been really bad.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Drayton might be hurt, everybody.
Controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards.
I might have missed it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Using his
Hold on to the football. Thank you.
And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet.
Yeah. Man, wait. I think he's hurt. Or maybe just too much wear and tear. No, just too much wear and tear. Huh. No. Maybe Jerry on the sideline. Jerry's like, no, you're going to sit out for a little bit.
More aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play.
Why is he out of the game?
Take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him.
I saw the end zone. My eyes got big. I lost sight of the defensive lineman breaking off. I got to cut that up right there. What am I doing?
A tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball.
5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes
nobody's going to guard Chris Stacy. Nobody expects him to ever catch a pass.
Well, this is
He's caught two.
Settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability, and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole.
You all see me brag about our run blocking on and this game's run blocking logic so many times. This is home field advantage. So you'll see this in this game, especially when you play on the road. Even superstar offensive linemen will get rattled. These are superstars. Like, that's a left tackle, left guard leading the way, right? We got a left guard pulling. We got two blocking tight ends there. Watch 87. That's Chris Stacy. He makes a block. 77 runs right past the linebacker. 81 blocks nobody. He's just running out there. and nobody blocks. And then 77 at the end sidesteps him. Okay. We're going to have to call Jerry. We're going to have to call down the field to Jerry on the sideline and have a long talk with our team about how to block in the power O. What just happened? That's home field advantage. What?
Wideouts now clustered.
Jerry's going to be the new offensive line coach after this week. I don't think we can afford him for any more jobs. He does it all.
Looking to pass here on second down.
Look at Honeycutt. Let's go.
Moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down.
We need Drayton back. Where is Drayton? He wasn't on the injured list.
They'll hand it off.
Well, maybe not. That's how you block. That's that pep talk on the sideline from Jerry. Nobody wanted Jerry to be the offensive line coach, right? Nobody wanted that.
Or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
If you're new here, who's Jerry? In the Ryan Gamer universe here on the channel for my career modes that I do, Jerry is a lot. He's the agent. He's the defensive coordinator for a lot of series. He's personal trainer, quarterback coach for Rec Gamer, of course, the Road to Glory on the channel. Yeah, he does a lot. For this Kentucky team, you all know he's the quarterback coach. He's the assistant defensive coordinator and conditioning coach. And clearly our team does not want him to be the offensive line coach. He has very questionable methods, very questionable practice methods. They work, I mean, clearly.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this
14-7, here we go. Tremaine Stack comes in and just stacking up the touchdowns, right?
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Back to pass. It's Glover. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He stopped.
I should have picked it. I hesitated. I jumped and then I went back. Did you all see that?
Way back in zone coverage.
You can't hesitate. That's match zone. It's match zone. I got to match with them. I should have picked that.
First down. And the quarterback dropping back. And looking for a big.
That's all day, every day.
He fires this throw and is intercepted.
That's what we do. I mean, really. Soles Jr. never does that. Good timing. I turned into him. He was there with great coverage, and quarterback's got to lob that up more. He beamed it, and it's a pick. Likely we would have got it either way, but a better throw, though, maybe not. But Soles Jr. is not known for his coverage. That was great match coverage. A little cover 3 match zone.
On the last possession, let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments. And
why was he not sprinting? I hit right trigger. What is happening?
Whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a
he's back. Oh my. He's back.
If you can't set that edge,
oh, he's wear and tear. It's just not showing up in the. Wow.
Look, I realize on any play call when it's properly
risk of injury high. He's not going to win Heisman. He can't stay in games.
Make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need.
2-minute warning. Okay.
Got the first down, but he got it.
A 2-minute timeout in college. Excuse me.
He's moving out of the pocket. Took contact on the
That's all Dan Honeycutt, just standing there waving his hand at me. Did y'all see Dan? He actually waved his hands at me. I haven't noticed that. Do they do that a lot? I don't know if I've ever seen that. Do they do that? Is that? I don't know. Maybe I've seen this before and I just haven't noticed it. He actually waved his hand, and that's like when I was going to throw it. He was wide open, though.
Job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination.
Yeah, he did get crushed, and he took a shot, delivered a good pass.
Throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
He's still got it. He's got wear and tear, but he's like, I don't care. I'm playing football.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down.
I'm looking at
Dugans.
Dugans.
In the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen.
That is not good for running back wear and tear. That is not good. I'm going to run a draw.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in.
I really don't think they're going to expect it.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle.
That is the blocking of the year.
The
That is incredible. I'm running this.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
And he runs it
All day, every day. On U of K, baby.
Man, a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football.
And yes,
keep it
I
on
saw the
ground,
clock.
and get the
I know
touchdown.
some of you get very worried. I knew it was 3rd down. I was watching the clock. It seems like I wasn't. I promise I was. I know you all were nervous. I was watching the clock. I know I didn't say it out loud, but I really was this time. I know it seems like I'm not. I watched it, I promise, for the first time at the end of the half. 21-7.
The extra point is good.
Okay, we have fun here on the Game Review YouTube channel, don't we? It's all about having fun and gaming, right? That's what it's about.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff.
And making bad clock management decisions. That's what it's about, too.
Answer before halftime.
I mean, you learn what not to do, clearly. So,
Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
at least you all know to watch the clock.
Job by the coverage team.
Okay, focus up. Cover 4 match, play over top.
Offense heads back out onto the field.
Please don't allow
I'd be
anything.
surprised if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone.
I can't guard them all.
Catch made on the left
In a
side.
cover 4, though, you may
Breaks
have
loose at the
to.
40.
I can't guard them all.
Big game before he goes out of bounds.
I feel like I did a pretty good job.
Gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
I wish he would have thrown that. He
He
knew better that time.
Nobody open. So the
They're almost
offense
to field goal
getting
range. I am not
efficient
doing
here. Not
prevent
much
or
time
anything like that.
remaining before the end of the half. Scanning the field. It's Glover. Makes the catch.
I was trying to bait him to pick it off. He did a post. Did you see me sitting underneath, knowing the quarterback might have missed that
Tell you
throw?
what, man, this defensive speed is electric.
I still think he
Great job
might
of
have been able to
running
get it
the
over
football.
top, but our safety would have
Nowhere
picked
to
it
go
off.
at all after that throw.
Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
That's what he does. Brian Robinson, everybody, does it again.
Senior leaders of this defense. And that will do it for the first half here.
Great first
Kevin
half.
Connors
No
now
clock
with our
management
halftime
errors.
update.
21-7.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
Come on. Focus up. No mistakes. Let's do exactly what we did in the first half. We win this ball game. Got to play mistake-free football.
They'll return it from inside the 5.
Okay, their kick return team is not very good. We were 1 tackle away there from making a touchdown. Okay, let's go back to the power O.
Here comes the Kentucky offense.
First
back out
down,
there.
and we're going to do a pass since Trayvon Drayton's hurting right now. I hate to sit him down, but I don't know. I don't know what to do.
How aggressive will it be? Looking to scramble. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now,
I know some of you are wondering that thought process, and nothing defends that. There's nothing you could ever say to defend that. I was trying to throw that to Chris Stacy. Right there, 87. And clearly I hit the wrong button. The icons when you're away the icons weren't on the screen for a while. In my mind, I hit RB. Like 100%. In my brain, I hit RB. But clearly my thumb hit Y. You see how open Chris Stacy is? I've hit him on that 3 times already. I promise you, I'm trying to throw it to Chris Stacy. In my mind, I hit RB. I clearly mixed them up. Remember when I said let's not do anything crazy?
Offense come up with a way to cut into this lead.
That's not what I had in mind, but okay. Let's get it back. Come on, defense. That's what we do. What we do.
Ball handed off.
Tried to strip it. Come on.
But gain nothing on that play. Getting set.
I'm fired up now. A little bit angry. That's good. Use it on the field, right? Tackling fuel.
Looking downfield. It's Glover.
That's a downside of that coverage right there. Let's go, man.
They bring him down, but
I'm going to do a cover one hole.
Off the cannon. Missouri now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
I'm not Godfrey one play and that happens, right? Okay, let's go 4-3, Tampa 2. Can't believe I mixed up the buttons. I do that once a game, right?
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
Well, that's a pretty good read option. I mean, give credit when credit's due.
Plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
I'm shocked. Like, there's no other words around it. I was trying to throw it to Chris Stacy. In my mind, I did. Clearly, I hit the wrong button. I got them mixed up. That's home field advantage, right? It'll mix you up with the icons, and I don't know. It really, in there, I just got misread. So I just got to focus up, focus on what we can control the game, get momentum back, right? That's on me. I mean, there's nobody else to blame but yourself. We just got to reset. It's fine. We made plenty of mistakes. But we have not made a clock management mistake. You like how I always point that out? But clock management, though, has been on point, you two.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Win some, lose some. Here we go.
Takes this from inside the 5.
One tackle to break. He's gone. Okay, mesh spot. Let's start throwing a little bit more. Wait, no. No. Look what happens when we have to throw, though, in all seriousness. We've got to put Tremaine Stack in. That is the best coverage I've ever seen. I mean, what are you going to do? You have to take a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't.
I like a screen here.
Developing play action passes like that. If the offensive
to
line
Patterson, hopefully.
Time to throw.
Perfect. Along from their own 12.
Wait a second. That's a touchdown to Dan Honeycutt. Can we audible? Yep. No, we can't. You're kidding.
Looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back grabs it on a screen.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster.
Stephen Bullock is taking shots, and he got stuck. He had to jump over the defender there.
Anticipating the screen here.
I should have cut to the right faster. Well, okay. Let's go to the 9-8-6 switch.
And wow, listen to this crowd.
Got to get lucky.
This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Here's the throw deep downfield. It's caught down the
What a catch and what a throw! Stephen Bullock steps up, takes a shot, delivers a perfect ball on the sideline. Oh, no. I was afraid of that. Hold that thought. Oh, they saw it? Oh.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that
How close was that? I was trying to influence. I saw I saw it collapse, and I knew he needed more time. Watch 19 there on the right. I knew he needed more time. So I start to go up right there. When I saw 59 is getting through, I know I have to go up, and I tried to put that ball up and to the left. Honestly, that's a great throw from Steven, taking a shot by 2 players. And then wait, if he just keeps that hill down right there and kind of slides on it, he does lift his foot. He does. There's no doubt about that. That's not a catch because he lifts his bottom foot. It's hard to see. He lifts it like right here. His other foot's in bounds right there. He lifted both foots to kind of slide back. That's not a great catch. Great throw, though. I mean, it really was. We got a punt. Are you kidding me?
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And a low line drive. Ugly punt.
That's perfection.
And they down
Was I
this
trying
one
to do
just
that?
Shy of the 40-yard line.
No, but it happened.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments.
I'm shocked right now.
This time.
The Missouri's second half game plan has been amazing. Ours, it's been something.
And he's going to float this one to the right side.
I tried to turn it into a make a play. That's a great catch. That's fantastic. Okay, let's mix it up. Run man.
The quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. To the air, it's Glover. Running out of, here's a fumble.
Get it!
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh.
Able to get the ball back.
Soles
It
Jr.
could
on the
still be
blitz.
a
What a
drop.
strip sack.
Well, just like
We did not get it.
quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body,
Okay,
exposed.
that's a big
and it
time
got
play.
knocked away.
So the
He's
question
very
is, do we keep the
fortunate
pressure?
he had
And the
teammates
answer
able to
is
get on
yes.
top of it.
Second down now after the sack.
Get little bit of steep though.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in.
Let's go.
They bring him down. That's a
We
very
can
solid
tackle.
game, but still
Our team is
well
tackling in the
short
second half.
of the
First half, well,
Well, defense
I don't know
didn't have
about
any time
tackling,
at all
but
to get pressure on the
okay.
quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch.
let's
to the
go
receiver.
dime.
High completion sets up an important
Cover
third
4.
down play.
Play over top. 30-19.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw.
Saw that hole.
Downfield, it connects
13.
with a wide
That is
open wide
why
The
a
defense
match
stops him
zone
short of the
is
marker, so
better
it's fourth down coming up.
overall,
Chris, the
because
defense
that
catches a
outside
break here.
defender
I
would
thought
have
they were gonna
matched
pick up
up.
the first down. They're gonna be
That was not
short
a
of
match
it. I
zone. That
wouldn't
was
be
a base
surprised to
zone.
see 'em go for
And
it.
you could see the difference. We needed a match zone there, but we stopped them, but they're going for it. So let's man up.
The coach decides
Put the press
no
on 'em.
field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away,
Okay.
he sits back.
We need to
sees
have a
nothing
long
downfield,
talk. Okay. Matthew Horn is going to spend the whole week in Jerry's tackling school. Matthew Horn is going to spend the whole week at Jerry's tackling school. This is a quarterback. The quarterback who's holding the ball like a loaf of bread, like he's doing the option right here. Look at him. He's just barely moving along. Matthew Horn comes in. It's just like, hello. Oh, did I hit the strip button? You have to be kidding me. Did I try to strip that? There is no denying the animation. Did I try to strip that? Why would I do that? It's become such a habit. I really don't do it that much. Clearly. Never mind. Matthew Horn doesn't have to finish Jerry's tackling school. I may have to. Go. That's a good punch. I don't know how he held on to the football. You're kidding me. How does he hold on to that? It's a perfect timed punch, but should have never done that.
Pick up the first down by himself.
Good play.
Impressive run to pick up the first.
Good play from the quarterback.
Keep
All
his
right,
drive
it's all right.
moving.
Shake it off.
Quarterback still with the football. He's got some
That's how you hit. Chadwick says, hey, Matthew, let me show you how to hit like a safety.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down.
Running
and
the
I am
bear.
taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed.
I've never ran
As a
the bear
defense,
before, but
all you can
here we
do
go.
is just say your prayers.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in.
Good job. The bear
It's a nice
worked.
tackle there by the senior.
I don't like it, though. I like the
Offense facing
blitz.
second and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he'll make it in for the score.
Godfrey and
Touchdown,
Matthew Horn.
Tigers.
were looking the other way. They thought the running back had it. I tried to turn into him and make a tackle. It was too late.
Second time in this football game, the defense better start to account for him, or he's going to make them pay for it again.
Welcome to misery, right? Welcome to misery, everybody. Wow, Missouri is a tough place to play.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good.
This is shocking. A minute 20 seconds. Minute 20 seconds left in the third quarter. We got to wake up. This is rough. We had plenty of plays. Plenty of chances to make plays. We just haven't. Their kick return is not good, though. We are almost breaking for a touchdown every time. Okay. Fundamentals.
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there.
Short throws.
Coming off a 3-and-out.
Our running back's out. When we lose Trayvon Drayton, we don't know what to do.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is...
We got to put Tremaine Stack in. We've got to. The wear and tear is killing us. We got to be able to run the power O. We need fresh legs out there. Tremaine Stack is barely moving. I mean, Trayvon Drayton. Tremaine Stack is moving good.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right.
If that's Trayvon Drayton without wear and tear, that is a touchdown all the way. I'm going to run a wheel route here with the running back, Tremaine Stack. We'll play action.
Get a lot of people out in front, control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking.
Sanders wide open. Good route.
Was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up.
Okay, we got it. Hate to take out a Heisman running back, but his wear and tear is too much. He's moving slow. He's changing our game plan a lot.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Throwing a touchdown right here. Not run, but throw one.
Battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line.
8 minutes left.
Does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
You know you're bad at clock management when you constantly have to look at the clock and say it out loud, right? That's when you know.
Unfolds. Everything to play for here.
I'm gonna hit with a big pass here. Descends for a touchdown.
Moving down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's moving out of
He's
the
so
pocket
fast. I mean, Steven, are you kidding me? Come on.
After a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a shotgun run call.
That's terrible blocking.
Losing 3 yards there.
Okay, let's run a weak slot drag.
It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up.
Looking at Dan Honeycutt.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Gets rid of it on the move.
Dugans, big time play. Okay.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch.
I like a play action here.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route.
I can't see the icons. I thought Sanders was B. We couldn't see the icons before the play. We were guessing. We got to go for it.
So tie game.
There's no way I kick this field goal and make it. I'm not punting.
Here's the snap.
That's home field advantage, everybody. That is how tough it is. I couldn't see the icon, so I had to guess, and I guessed wrong. You can memorize them, but it's different every formation, right?
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Look at Tremaine Stack go. Come on.
That's a big game.
Ran over number 21 as well.
More than enough for a first down.
2 touchdowns on the day for the backup.
Opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes.
That's all day, every day.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
He let up.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason.
He let up.
He scored a couple of touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Not running a quarterback sneak against Mizzou, I can tell you that.
They take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That is huge. On U of K. Let's focus up.
And they cannot stop him. Another touchdown for him.
This running back
Smart
is
football.
having
Better
a
play
career
calls.
game here today.
When you
the
actually
defense,
execute a
they
game
had the
plan and
entire
play
first
smart,
half,
that
halftime
happens.
to
We
try to
almost
come
threw a
up with
pick,
some
though.
adjustments. Nothing that they are coming up with is working. If I'm
When
this
I say
offense,
we, I mean me.
continue to give
You
this
all
back
didn't
more
have any
chances.
influence on that pick. Look, leading rusher is still Trayvon Drayton. He's barely been able to play the past 2 games because of wear and tear. He's barely
Now
played.
to try the PAT. PAT is up and good. They
5
lead
minutes
by a
left in the fourth
touchdown
quarter.
here in the fourth quarter.
28-27.
Teams on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this
Getting
one back.
nervous. There's no game more stressful. Well, there's one other game more stressful. Elden Ring.
He's going to return
Any
it
of the
from near
So's
goal
from
line.
software games. Next up
Looks like the
is College
16
Football
had good
25.
coverage there.
On Heisman. Have to clarify that.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing.
I mean, it can be
They
very
came
stressful
right
on All
down the
Pro,
field
too.
for a touchdown.
But
On first
much
down,
more
play
stressful here on
action.
Heisman. But this game is just tough,
And
no
he
matter the
lofts it
difficulty you
deep
play.
over the middle.
That's a pick all day, every day. What kind of throw was that? What was he thinking? That looked like one of my throws. I knew you all were thinking that. I just wanted to say what some of you all were thinking. It's like, when you criticize that throw, what about you? Yeah, that's a fair point. That's why I mentioned that. Chadwick, let's go.
Defense comes up with a big turnover.
Chadwick is so good. He's so good. He's dynamic. Very good free safety. We'll lose him this year. This is his final year, but that's a game-changing interception. A terrible decision by the quarterback. Ooh, and nice little juke there, stutter step. Okay, let's go back to the power roll. Run the clock. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game.
Defense creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over.
The
Now
fans are
offense
quiet
is
right now on
thinking
second
about
down.
running
They
the
will not
football
be
and
quiet on
working that
third.
clock.
Okay.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
Let's go.
He'll be taken down, but he does have
That's what we
first down
do.
yardage.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter.
main stack
Not
is
to see
dominant.
this defense dial up
I mean,
some
they're both
pressure.
great
Just
running
sitting
backs.
back in the
89 overall
base,
versus
making
88.
it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
That was
Past the
disgusting.
defender, he's in the clear.
That's
Taken
one of the
down,
best
not
jukes they've
before,
ever done.
Makes the first down.
At least it's
Good
better
call
than
here by
spinning
the
out of
offense
bounds.
To be able to pick up this first down, and Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset.
Going for it.
Turning
I mean,
the blitz
obviously, but I'm
loose,
going for a
trying to
touchdown.
create some plays
Drayton's
to get
in.
the football back.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Got a lane. Can he get in?
Way to fight,
Doesn't quite
Drayton.
get
You
in,
can
but
tell
it
he's
sets
moving a
up
lot
the
slower.
first
I mean,
and goal for
it's
this offense.
simple. He's moving slow.
Total control right now,
And
Chris. You just gotta
he's gonna be
just
out. I
keep
knew he
running
would.
the football. You look at
He's
the
running
clock
slow right now.
in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, when you
Keep
run the
pounding,
power O
run
so
that
much, they know what
clock
you're gonna do,
because you
right?
got everything working in your direction.
Second down.
That's
Time
what
for one
that's what
more
Mississippi
play
State did to
before
us.
the
They loaded the boxes. You remember Mississippi State had great success against us because they loaded the boxes. And
make a play now.
I think it was Mississippi State.
Second down
Who
and
was
goal now
that?
for this
Before
offense.
Texas A&M. Can't remember.
On
Feels
the
like
ground,
forever ago.
punching in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1 yard line.
Okay.
And now a timeout taken by the defense.
There's no
trying to
way they
preserve
stop it
as
again.
much clock as possible
You cannot
for their
convince me they
offense.
stop it again.
Urgency here in the
There's
fourth
no way.
quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And the call is a quarterback sneak. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much
They
clock
have
as
the
possible.
best
Wow,
The
defense
best
prevented them
quarterback
from
sneak
getting the first
defense
down. How about that?
I've ever
Nice
seen.
job of holding their point there at the
Do you want to win or do you want to
defensive
lose? I
line.
mean,
They
it's a
came
simple
close to
question.
getting the first, but
Do you
the
want to
defense
win
deserves
or do you want to
credit. Now
lose,
we got
YouTube?
third and inches.
The crowd is loud, hoping for a fourth down.
I want to win, baby.
Across the goal
Take
line.
that, Mizzou.
Touchdown, Kentucky.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now...
What a game from Mizzou, though. Like, this Mizzou team is really good. They played well above their overalls today. Like, this is a fantastic football team.
Lead now with the PAT.
Wow, they fought. They were really good. They outplayed us. I mean, we technically outplayed them, but they did not. They outplayed us at a lot of points of this game. I mean, it's simple as that. We don't talk about the third quarter, right? We don't mention the third quarter on the Gamer Building YouTube channel.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
The list of quarters we don't talk about are growing quite a bit.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking downfield, it's Glover.
Yeah, right.
Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the fourth interception he's thrown today.
He never drops that. Our defense has won the game for us, right? Because their quarterback, we do what we always do. We bait teams to interceptions. That's what our team is the best at. Like, from a defense perspective, we're good at everything this year. But we force turnovers. We trick quarterbacks, and they just can't handle our pass coverage anymore. We didn't say that last year, besides Godfrey. We sure did not say that about our secondary last year, but our secondary has been completely changed. You can't even compare last year and this year, right? It's just, they're so good.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw.
That's a pick. Welcome to Dooley's world. You gotta respect our strong safety and free safety. They will take advantage of you every chance they have. Our strong safety, free safety, our cornerbacks, all of them are too good to just throw it up there. That looks like one of my throws. Just being honest, that looks like something I would do.
You just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
But mine would a lot of times be hitting the wrong button. I don't think that's any better. I'd rather make a poor decision than hit the wrong input, right? Because that's a user error. Like, I'm literally hitting the wrong button on the controller as a gamer. Gaming is my main hobby. It's what I do in my free time. Like, I shouldn't be hitting wrong buttons. It's this game that does it to me. It's the home field advantage and the other mechanics, and it's just stressful. It's a stressful game. Like, I'm just being honest. So stressful. That's game. On U of K, baby. What a fight from Mizzou. Hey, firm handshakes. Hats off to that Mizzou team. They played great. They played a great football game. They outplayed us that third quarter. They outplayed us multiple quarters. The one thing we could say for the first 3 quarters is our defense did what they do at limiting turnovers. Offense has almost lost us the game. I fell apart without being able to use Trayvon Drayton, but Tremaine Stack came in. Once we made that decision, we dominated. Let's go. Wildcats are undefeated, 8-0.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You know, I'm so proud of this team. That's how you fight. It was looking like we were going to blow the game. We got it together, started really focusing on my play calls and decision making. Third quarter, we don't talk about. It was terrible. We learned from it, right? We definitely learned from it. Mizzou dominated in the fourth, but look how in the third, but look how we bounced back in the fourth quarter. That's how you win ball games. Better teams and good teams win games in the fourth quarter. And that is what we did. Our defense dominated. 21-7 at the half. We gave it away there in the third, and it was looking like we were going to lose. Got momentum back. It's hard to get momentum back on the road. We fight. That is what we do. That's what this Kentucky Wildcats team is built to do. We have tough players. We play tough. We fight, and we do not give up hope. Strong statement from this Kentucky team. I mean, you minus the third quarter, that's a perfect game, but unfortunately you can't minus the third quarter. 267 total offense. Look at rushing. That's our identity. We run the football. 36 rushes, 181 yards, and 5 rushing touchdowns. We held Mizzou to only 38 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. They faked us out big time on those rushing touchdowns, though. It's as simple as that. Their quarterback was really good at the read option. he was not great at throwing the football, as we saw in multiple scenarios. He threw 4 interceptions. Our secondary is too good this year for you to not respect them. Their quarterback did not respect our secondary. Our offensive line put a lot of pressure on the quarterback, forced throws, and we're hard to beat. I mean, it's as simple as that. We are a very hard team to beat. We won the time of possession big time. Our defense is a real problem this year. Last year, despite having defensive struggles, we did force turnovers. This year, we're in an even better offense in all aspects. Now, not a great game from our quarterback at all. He struggled. Now, he had some big-time runs, though, we have to say. Stephen Block had some big-time runs. That great throw that was technically overturned, that catch. He had some big-time plays and big-time runs. Tremaine Stack dominated. Despite Trayvon Drayton, the Heisman, hard to call him a Heisman running back now because he will not be Heisman winner. He's probably going to go pro after this year, too. Maybe not. But his wear and tear is really catching up to him. That's what happens when you give him the ball over 20 times a game sometimes. He's taking some big-time hits, and his toughness must be low. But Tremaine Stack came in, scored 4 touchdowns. I mean, what? And who got it done receiving? We didn't have much, right? Yeah, it has to be boring to play on this team sometimes, right? As a wide receiver. You think Dan Honeycutt and Guerrero didn't even get a catch. Do you think they're a little upset? No, I think they're fine. This team is 8-0. It's about winning ball games, right? So now 4 interceptions. Soles Jr. had 1. Rare for him to get 1. Chadwick. I got 1 as Dooley, Godfrey, Chadwick, and Soles. I think those were all user picks after turning into him. The one I control him the whole time was Godfrey. Godfrey was all me. The rest were all the other players being in the right position. I just switched to him to catch the football. That's all them. But wow. I tell you, when you have house call, that house call perk is insane. That's the interception perk. Our team is amazing. So I'm going to pause the video, take a couple screenshots. We'll take a look at the road ahead and do recruiting. This team is really good this year. Like, our defense is amazing. Our offensive line is amazing. We did have some examples of that game of our offensive linemen just kind of being clueless for some runs, and you see that mostly when you play away. Like, your players get low composure, they get rattled, and that's the importance of having some offensive linemen with road dog, right? Can make a big difference for composure on the road. But yeah, I mean, there were multiple really poor blocking decisions by our team in that first half. We made some big time plays though, and big time runs. Our run game is so good. But it's time for recruiting, right? I don't think we have much to do here. We almost have our entire recruiting class locked in. As we take a look at our top classes, we are number 1. 256 points versus Oregon's 225. So Oregon got ahead of Georgia after last week. So we have 9 5-stars, 7 4-star. Oregon has 1 5-star, 16 4-star. Georgia has 1 5-star, 16 4-star. We locked in all the 5-stars, right? No, there's plenty of other 5-stars out there, and I'm sure Georgia is already in the talks with more right now, just hasn't locked them in. Maybe not, though. We might have got all the big-time ones, so pretty awesome, right? But again, we have an incredible recruiting class. We got a 4-star Jim left guard here, Andre Okoronkwo, if I'm saying that correctly. I'm probably pronouncing all of them wrong, as you all pointed out multiple times. Lee Brock here, 5-star right outside linebacker, who has 82 speed, but he has platinum quick jump. He's going to be a left end, most likely. He's going to, left end. He's going to replace Brian Robinson. Having platinum quick jump, he's going to dominate. He may win Heisman. I'm serious. Before he graduates, he might win Heisman. 5-star left tackle. We got a 5-star middle linebacker, a 5-star athletic middle power rusher, Andy here. A Chauncey Fallen, a 4-star Jim, defensive tackle, run stopping tendency. Isaiah Shorter, the 4-star Jim receiver with 96 speed and 95 jumping. Slow acceleration though. That acceleration is not great. I wish earlier I would have probably maybe not have went after him this year, but I still think he could develop with better acceleration. We'll see. Enrique Leon, it's probably just Leon, a 4-star left guard power tendency. We got Sion Aloa, who's going to be our future running back. Great abilities and mentals and great speed for a power back. from Honolulu, Hawaii. Zach Kalmalat, a 5-star gym athletic power rusher. I believe power rusher, yep. Eric Akers, the 5-star right tackle. We've got so many powerhouses here. Like this lineup, like look at these. Just scrolling through this. We've got so much talent, and this is the quarterback who we're getting to develop for the future. Cameron Forsett, a 4-star gym scrambling tendency with 93 speed, 94 acceleration, great throw power, good accuracy as well. Honestly, this player could start for a lot of schools out there. I mean, obviously he could start for a lot of schools, but he's not going to start for us, I wouldn't think, unless he just ends up having an elite development trait. But then we got John Latsko, last but not least, a 5-star gym cornerback with 99 speed, agility 88, 90 acceleration, good coverage as well. He's going to be really good. Very similar to Andres Robledo, who almost returned a kick the first play of that game. So we only got 2 recruits we're looking at right now, right? That's all we're looking at. Trying to get 18 this year. We don't really need any more. So 4-star gym right here. We got lucky on these. These are ones we added late. A 4-star gym free safety, Max McCourty, hybrid tendency, has good speed and honestly good man coverage as well. Not great zone, and we run a lot of zone, but hopefully improves on that, right? Speed is going to help him out. I wish he had a house call though. House call is a big one. Now we get to hard sell now. Yeah, we have the perfect sell for him. So let's go ahead and remove that. Go ahead and remove everything. I wish there was a remove all option there, right? Instead of removing each one. And here we go. Let's make sure we find the right hard sell. There we go. I want a college basketball game to return so bad. I feel like I mentioned that a lot. I feel like a lot of us would love to see college basketball. Those might be the only games I play. College football and college basketball and golf, right? And baseball. I always play MLB The Show. Okay, so Dennis Robinson, a 4-star gym pass protecting right guard, which I know we're not really a passing team. We can't hard sell yet. We're getting close, and we're leading the way, right? Both of these. So nothing really to go after at this point. We've locked in a lot of offensive line. We looked through some of the recruits at the end of the last episode, and I saw myself kind of getting a little carried away, as I tend to do from time to time. So we could just look through here real fast. I just want to make sure we're not missing anybody who we haven't looked at yet. A blocking tight end, could always use a blocking tight end. Run stopper right end. We're just going to scout these. Any of them that doesn't show a gym to the right, we might have already scouted these, right? Why not? I'm not saying we're getting any of these because we probably won't. That was a bust. That's a bust. Middle linebacker. Okay. These are probably ones we've already scouted, but you don't know that. Might as well add them a receiver. I'm not going to do it. You all are, some of you all are like, oh, don't do it, Ryan. I remember that was a receiver that was a gym, but did not have the stats that I wanted. I think Marcus Thorne is definitely somebody I scouted before. I think I've scouted everybody, honestly. Like most of these I've already scouted. Physical receiver, 6'4", you have my attention. I already scouted DeBeer. I probably already scouted. I did. Yeah, I definitely scouted that receiver. So there you have it. That's all of them. Okay. So let's go ahead and scout the ones we haven't done. See if we find any gems. No gem, remove from the list. No gem, a run stopper. Good block shedding. Good speed. We won't need them. And then Ben Addington, a cornerback slot tendency. Bust. You hate to see it. So that free safety we already looked at. We got Hasselpack, a center who's a bust. Not looking good right now. And then Coco, a tight end blocking tendency. What blocking? Blocking's fine. Second level is a good trait to have. 6'5", 258. No, we already have good talent there. Bobby Sisko, 90 speed, 90 acceleration, balance, stability. I don't know what balance does. Maybe that's like don't lose your feet when you're running. Like don't trip as easily when you're tackled at. I don't know. Middle linebacker, pass coverage. Connor Merchant, no. So yeah, you don't expect to get great ones here. We got lucky last time. Now here's a power back, 92 speed. We don't need another power back though. Yeah, I mean, we don't. 92 speed, 89 acceleration. We don't need Wyatt. If he was an athlete, I would say yes. I'm not going to remove him yet, but we don't need a running back. We know that. We don't need a bust. Is that another Matthew Horn? Marcus Horn. So not Matthew, Marcus. And elusive back, 92 speed, no gym. I'm going to say no because we don't need a running back. And on this gym, let's go to team needs. I don't think we need running backs whatsoever. It says we need one, and we already got one coming in. We lost the 97 speed one to Alabama. We did. And yeah, that's really all the scouting we need to do. We have punters and kickers developing, and they have good development. So, yeah, I don't think there's really anything else to do here, which is good. You know, it's nice when you've locked in a lot of recruits. We're elite recruiter now. We don't spend all of our hours each week because we don't need to. And I'm trying not to get too large of recruiting classes. So you don't have to drop a lot of developing talent. You want those players to develop with your motivation abilities, right? Coaching abilities, along with your assistant coaches as well. So very important thing to do. You don't want to make sure you don't get too many recruits. So yeah, a great recruiting class, not the superstars from last year, but overall, like if you're talking about overall balanced, I feel like this recruiting class might be close to last year's, not the same because I don't think we have the generational talent. So time for the weekly advance here. Let's go to week 10, and I think we play Alabama next week. Is that right? Alabama's unranked, I think. I could be wrong. I think they might be unranked, though. I think Alabama was they were not in the top 25. We just saw that. We know they took a couple big losses. Look at this. SEC Defensive Player of the Week. Steven Soles Jr. Come on. Had that big interception. Tremaine Stack. SEC Offensive Player of the Week. I would hope so, right? Maybe National Player of the Week with 4 touchdowns. What a game. Alabama's in the top 25 now. They moved into the 24 spot. Okay. Oh my, they're my nemesis. I mean, they are. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say this game's going to be easy because it's going to be a nightmare. It is. Like, I'm just saying it like it is. Alabama in this game, they're 91 overall. How in the world they're 5-3? I have no clue. 1-3 in the conference. Welcome to the Southeastern Conference. I've said this multiple times. You could just as easy go 5-0 and then lose all those games and be 0-5. It's always going to be a battle. Every single time. Depends on who you play at home, who you play it away. Like, it's just so tough. And this Alabama team is stacked. Oh my. 24. And the problem is with this, everybody, like, that's considered a lower ranked team. They're still in the top 25, but if we lose, we're going to drop to probably like 10 or 9. Especially if we lose big. They're my nemesis. We've got to figure out a way to beat them. I mean, we do. Tremaine Stack, it's showing as our impact player. Wow. Oh, poor Trayvon Drayton. He has wear and tear. And Kentucky fans just say, no, our impact player is now Tremaine Stack. He did dominate, though. We have to admit that. So next up, my nemesis, Alabama. It's in Lexington, Kentucky. Love it. In front of Big Blue Nation. You can hear Andy, my dog, fired up. She's ready for this matchup. That will be in the next episode. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like, subscribe for more. And I usually post these videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays. It might be Thursday and Saturday this week. So this video might be Thursday instead of Wednesday. I was creating content for the announcement of PGA Tour 2K25 and doing a lot of stuff for that. As you all know, if you watch my channel, I play all different sports games and I play a whole lot of golf, right? Virtual golf. But don't worry, college football is not going anywhere. I'll still be playing college football when PGA Tour 2K comes out and WWE 2K and MLB The Show, right? I will still be playing college football. So this series has been a blast. I cannot wait for College Football 26. This has been so much fun. It's been a dream series for me on the channel, so thank you all for keeping it going. And yeah, this week, my plan is to do 2 videos. Hopefully it still works out. It might work out to only be, I don't know. It might only be Saturday, but if you're watching this video on Thursday or Wednesday, this week. The dates of that would be either Wednesday, January 22nd or Wednesday, January 23rd, 2025. If this video just got posted on the 25th morning, that means only one video this week in this series. My plan is to do 2. It just depends on how the rest of the week goes. But I will see you on the next one. Plenty of other content to tune into here on the Gamer Building YouTube channel. And stay tuned for new videos each and every day of all different types of sports games and career modes. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.